Having a lot of people comment on my Castorice video, telling me how everything is fine, it's not that big a deal, it's not an issue, everything's going to be okay. No, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong and you lack any kind of reading comprehension and you don't understand what you're talking about. The problem with Castorice is not her kit. Her kit is not the issue. The fact that she can revive characters once per battle and bring them back to life, stop them from dying or whatever, that's fine. It's a fine ability, and I think it's a good ability. It works for her because I haven't played the story yet, but I know that Castorice, her whole gimmick is that she's consumed by death. Like, Castorice is a character that's empowered by death. So it makes sense for her that she would have an ability that lets her, reverse death or whatnot. So her kit is not the problem. The problem is that this buff applies even when she is not on your team. So if you have her on your account, the buff will still take place and it will still work whether you're using her or not. The reason why that's a problem is because no other character in the game has an ability like that. No other character has a passive ability that is working when they're off the field. The reason why this is bad is because if Hoyo can see that people will be willing to pay for characters with universal account-wide buffs, they will apply these buffs to newer characters in the future that do even more overpowered abilities, and it'll just be a snowball effect, and the entire game will become completely pay to win, because I can already see people are even speculating that we all know that power creep is a thing, and we know that the end game content is getting progressively more difficult because of HP inflation. Well, what happens if a boss uses an attack that's so powerful it one-shots you, and the only way to fight back is to revive, meaning you need her to kill that boss, and if you don't have it, then you can't win. That's where we're getting to. That's the kind of avenue that these decisions lead down. And that's why this is a problem, and it sets a very dangerous precedent for making the game extremely predatory and pay to win for the future. It's not her kit that's the issue. The issue is that you have access to her kit even when she's not being played.